So today we're talking about Ashawagandha. Ashawagandha, another name is actually Withania sapphira. So we call them Indian ginseng or poison red berry because literally, look at them. They do have red berries, like the name suggests. So what you do is that you don't use the leaf, you don't use the flower, you do not use the berry, definitely, and the only thing you use from this plant is actually the root. So most people buy ashwagandha with other things for purpose of anti-anxiety and so on. But what we use is that, yes, it is for anti-anxiety, but we use them as an adaptogen herb. Okay, what adaptogen herb is similar to Korean ginsengs, Withania, like our other species of Withania. This is actually quite similar. Okay. There's a little bit cheaper than Korean ginseng or American ginsengs, but it's actually quite easy to grow on the land. It's quite adaptable and is actually doing really well in Perth itself. So most people mistaken this plant for the other ginseng because sometimes people buying supplement and they said, oh, ginseng, and they don't specifically say what type of ginseng it is, and you end up paying a fortune and end up you have something like this, yeah, in your supplement. Okay, how do I use this plant? Because like I said, it's an adaptogenic sort of like herb, so I use them for helping modulating the whole system. And this herb is a nerve sort of like adaptogen sort of herb. So what it does is it calm down the mind and modulate all the neurotransmitters to be calmed down and work similar like lorazepam, diazepam, and so on, the benzo sort of like family, but it's not as addictive, right? There are various studies saying that how effective it is, but we don't know what sort of study they're talking about. So when you use them, it's come down to personal experience. Try it. If it doesn't work, try something else. But from personal experience, I use this and it's actually really, really work when I'm really stressed or tied out with a lot of things, like now would be beneficial. So what I do is that I use them with a combination with other herb like passion fruit or chamomile or lavender, and try to get all the nervine in like a cocktail, and then have one sort of like 5 meals before I go to sleep. So yeah, is what are those amazing herb and quite easily accessible compared to ginseng. So if we don't have Korean ginseng or American ginseng, we will use this to replacing it, but we tell our client that we're using them, and we don't charge them over the earth for that extra sort of like benefits. What else can I tell you about these? There are also various studies saying that it's actually increased your testosterone in the blood, but there's no actual biosynthesis pathway saying that how it's actually stimulate testosterone. But what I noticed is that when they give this particular herb to female who are overly anxious, what happens is that their testosterone level in the blood is actually right. So of course in female sort of like hormone, we do have testosterone, progesterone, and estrogen and so on. So what it does is that if they increase testosterone, it will balance out all the other hormone in the way. So this is coming back to like fertility, sort of like for men, or sexual dysfunctions or erectile functions. So I believe this is actually quite a good herb for the men because it's the root, doctrine of signature, the root of all things. Who knows? So it's actually, it's also increased in male sort of like testosterone in blood as well. So maybe these particular herb, men can actually use them but not abusing them, yeah, to increase their testosterone level for growing development and muscle and so on. Or they want to have children and they realize they have low sperm count. This will help them with their sperm count. Yeah. So It's actually quite easy to grow, like I said, in Perth, Western Australia. I bought these like $1 a pot, and I would never imagine it was like that affordable. So when I saw them, I bought like around 8 of them. Yeah, it was on special. So yeah, if you're interested in getting the seed to grow it yourself, I haven't grown them from seed, to be honest, so I cannot give you that experiment. So maybe you can grow them from cutting, but I don't know. I'll keep you up to date. I really don't have time to actually experiment right now, how to grow them or how to stimulate them, germinate them from seed. But in the future, I will definitely would when I have time. Yeah, in the meantime, I hope you will have any luck, get one of these and grow for yourself. So it looked beautiful, it looked evergreen. So to be honest, it looked amazingly green and quite healthy in Perth climate. And look at all the berry here. It looked amazing. Like, look at all the berry here.